Good evening, everybody. Hope you're well. Hope everybody's all right. Had a good week, apart from, as everybody knows, unfortunately the Queen's passed away. Really sad. Been watching all that on the news. That's on every channel and every radio station and everything at the minute. But I hope everyone's all right. We were supposed to have a guest on tonight, but unfortunately, Donna has had to go to the hospital. Her nan's been taken into hospital. She told me to tell you lot and send her apologies. I said, don't be daft. You know, it's one of them things. But fingers crossed, and I hope your nan's all right, Donna. Yeah, sending you love and good thoughts and that. So I hope everything's all right there. You know, that's more important at the end of the day than coming on here. So I am thinking of you. And yeah, hope everything's okay. So, guys, what a week. What a week with the Queen and everything. And yeah, wasn't expecting that one. I mean, whether you're into the rules or not, like, it's a bit of a hit. My stepdaughter come running down the garden to tell me. I didn't believe her. But hey, I hope you're all right anyway. That's the main thing. Hope you had a good week. If you've been buying or selling, I hope you've done well. Done all right this week. I've had a few bits go. I haven't really been listing, as James will tell you, because I know he checks my eBay. And the driving's gone a bit dry as well at the minute. So, yeah, trying to keep busy with other things. But let's see who's in. So we've got Rich, Secret Carper. See you all soon. Hope Saturday's going well. Yeah, today I've been driving around Littlehampton and Rustington and everywhere with the wife. We have been given tickets to Goodwood Revival next weekend. And all we've got to do is go in and shake a charity bucket for an hour, and we get our, I think the tickets are about 80 or 90 quid each, our tickets. So we get our tickets for free and just go and shake a bucket and try and collect some money for charity for an hour. Been trying to find a costume, left it a bit late, and I was running around today in the charity shop saying, have you got like a 1940s style double-breasted suit? I'm going to Goodwood Revival. And they were going, oh, someone else has been in here today asking the same thing. So, yeah, bit of a hard one. Been looking on eBay, found one that I thought would be all right. 8 to 12 days delivery. Well, it's in 7 days, so it's no good. So if any of you guys know someone that does vintage clothing, I might have to pop into Brighton into the lanes maybe. But if you guys do or know someone that does sell vintage suits, 1940s style, please get in touch with me. Send me a message on Instagram, Richie Rich Star, and that would be much appreciated because I've literally got to have it for next Saturday. I don't want to do. I could do 40s or 50s era. I don't want to do 50s. I don't want to go dressed up as a rocker or anything like that. So, yeah. So that's what I've got to do now is find a costume for that. Right. So we've got Tam and Bell in. Unfortunately, Donna's not here, but like I say, thoughts are with her. Hi, Mum. Hope you're well. Everything's okay. Rich Secret Carpet. We got Chris in. How you doing, Chris? I hope all is good. We have Sharon in. I hope you're good, Sharon. Tam and Bell. Good evening. Everyone's saying hello to each other as always. Hello, Santa Claus. Hope North Pole's going well, and the toys are being made. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to each other still. There's my daughter, Jade. Jade this week has brought me out of the dark ages, everybody. I've been writing my labels since 2003, since I started eBay. I always write my labels, always have done, and I thought I always would do. My daughter bought me a printer. It's from a charity shop, so it's secondhand, but it's a good printer. I think it's a Brother 50QL, 50QL or 500QL, I can't remember. I haven't got any labels for it yet, so I haven't started using it, but it all works and everything. I've got a printer lead anyway, so that's covered. Yeah, so I'm getting fashionable. I'm getting a printer. I've got a printer. I just got to get it going. Hi Damien, hope you're well, mate. It's good to see you back around again. You've been gone a long time, but it's really good to see you back, mate. Faye and Simon, good evening. Hope you're well too. You're smashing it with the videos and everything. So yeah, you're killing it. Doing really well. We've got Dave in. Hello, Rich, you legend. I didn't think. Do you know what? I know sort of Donna had to cancel tonight, but I've had a banging head for the last couple of days, and it's nothing to do with having a drink or anything like that. So, but I do tend to get migraines every now and again, and I've had a killer yesterday, and it started coming back earlier, but we're all right. There was no way I was going to let you down anyway. I was always going to be here, but thank you for that. Yeah, hope you're well, Sharon. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, look, who's this? Who's this? This is a new name to me. Evening, 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 James. That's a new name to me. I've not heard that one before. Thank you. Welcome, and thanks for popping into the chat. Oh, James. Good evening, Helen. Hope you're well. Good evening, Limelight Vinty. We got 54 of you in, so thank you very much for that. So who's been watching all the stuff about the Queen on telly? I say I'm not a royalist. I'm not, mad on the royals, but such a sad thing. I mean, she did a lot for the country, and it is sad. We all do this reselling lark to make as many Queen's heads as we can. So like, she's on every single bit of our currency. So it's all about, it's all about getting them Queens. That's why we do the reselling. Evening, Lee. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Good evening. What a week. Yeah, I was just saying that, but I hope you're well. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Good evening. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Good evening, Gary. Hope you're well too. Good evening, Nicola. Good evening, Jane. And Jade saying hello. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, I'll tell you what as well. I got a package this morning from America. The bag was wide open, but lucky enough, it was in another plastic. Everything that was in the parcel was in a clear plastic bag inside the envelope. But the envelope was wide open. There was nothing on it. It wasn't in a clear bag to say this parcel's been opened. It's been opened somewhere along the way, but everything was there. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or read it. I don't know how clear it'll be. It's like a magnet. It's the Cha-Ching King. If you don't know the Cha-Ching King, his name's Scott. He's from America, and I've received some stickers. I received one magnet. I received 3 of the big stickers. So that one there and them 2. And then I've got a little one there. Same as those. Cha-Ching King. And I also received 4 Cha-Ching King t-shirts. Different sizes. So I'm keeping one. And the one that fits me, because they're obviously American sizes, they're all Gildan t-shirts. The blue one, which is obviously my favourite colour, fits me. It's a medium, but I'm usually a large UK t-shirts. But I've got one in red, which is a small. So that might be a medium. I'll have to work out sizes. So that's probably a medium. Mine's a medium, which I think in the UK is a bit large. Then I've got a large here, which is really big, which is probably an extra large. But Scott sent me all these t-shirts. And then I've got an extra large, which may be a double XL in green and orange. It's got the part like the orange on the thing. But Scott sent me these from the States. Now, what I'm going to do is, and I still haven't forgotten about the giveaway from the John Brumry Seller podcast. So if anybody hasn't seen that, you've still got time. What I'm going to try and do is for next weekend, I'm going to try and arrange to draw the winner. What you've got to do is you've got to go onto the John Brumley Seller podcast with us, the last podcast we did. We are trying to get James's one recorded, Bold Finds. It had to get put off, but I'm waiting for James. Once he's sorted, he's going to let me know and we're going to get that recorded for you. But go back onto John Brumley Sellers one. You'll see it, the Rich and James podcast with John Brumley Seller. Click on that. In the comments, put tape. That's all you got to do. TAPE. Put tape in the comments. Obviously, because he taped his face up in his photo, and you'll be in the chart for a chance of winning some Frurch. So it's a mug with John's mug on it, all taped up. So a mug of John's mug. If you want to be in for a chance of winning it, go back to the podcast with John Brumley Seller and write tape in the comments. I want the Frurch. I haven't even got any. James has got a t-shirt. I haven't got anything. So everyone's saying hello to everyone again. We've got Paul and Marie in. Good evening. I'm okay. Thank you very much. And I hope you are too. Apart from being a bit bit of a shock this week with old Queenie going. Yeah. Damien spent the afternoon doing his taxes for 21-22. Be a lot of people doing that. Mum's saying hello. Hi, Anya. Very busy week for me and my mother. Yeah, I've been sorting other stuff out. 'Cause like I say, the driving's been really quiet. I got blown out for 2 days of that. They arranged for me to go in and then blew me out. So not very happy with them. I say I've had some bits going on eBay, which I'll do a video for of sales over the past week or so, just so you can see what I've sold. I was going to do a video and then I ended up packing everything up and not videoing it. So, but I sold the coal scuttle that I bought for a £5 that's taken up loads of room. So actually it's quite roomy in here now, quite spacious. Good evening, AA. How are you doing? Everyone's saying hello. Stacey. Do you know what? I was only thinking of you and Vinny the other day, thinking, because I found I've got my blue dinosaur that you sent me, and I was thinking, I haven't seen them in the chat for ages. Have I done something to upset these people? I've noticed a few subs dropping off. I thought, oh, but actually the subs have gone up this week, which is good, probably because I haven't been putting any videos up. But thank you for popping in. Good to see you. I hope you're all well. Hope you, Vinny, and Luca are all good. Howdy, Ron. How you doing? Vinny and Stacey here. That's good to hear. So I like to see. My daughter's saying hello to my mum. Everyone's saying hello to everybody, which is lovely. Yeah, so I'm going to think of something to do with these t-shirts. Like I say, I work out sizes and stuff like that, but the green one's going to be up for grabs. I've got to sort James one out. But apart from that, the other two will be going up for grabs, and obviously stickers as well. So what I'll probably do, I'll work it out. But obviously there's 4 stickers and there's a couple of t-shirts to go. We'll work something out. Like I say, if you want to win John's Frurch, we'll try and draw that next week. So make sure you tune into Saturday Night Live next week if you want to win John's mug with his mug on it. Oh yeah, I saw that you was in Worthing, Paul and Marie. Should have given me a call. Mind you, you was out on a date, weren't you? You don't want me tagging along on your anniversary date. Oh, as well, I have to give a shout out to my granddaughter, Amelia. She said, "Can you give me a shout out?" Amelia, I love ya. And Violet as well, love ya. Haven't forgotten you, little curly head. I love you both. So, Amelia, there's your shout out. You can show all your friends now. She said, Grandad, I Googled you and you're famous because you come up on Google. Oh dear. Kids say the funniest things. Hi Santa, Jade Knight, everyone's saying hello. Good shout out about the lanes. Honestly, go to Brighton and hit the lanes. The pre-love shops will be full of stuff for you. Plus, you can always return it. James, I was looking on, I think it was Facebook Marketplace or something, and I was looking for costume. I typed in, I think, Goodwood Revival 1940s costume. It must have picked up on costume, and there was an old advert from April or May 2013 for a Predator costume that someone was selling. What was his name? It was in Worthing. His name was James Rawlinson, I think. May 2013. Someone called James Rawlinson was selling a Predator costume in Worthing. I wonder who that could have been. Evening, Becky. How you doing? Pardon me. I'll tell you what I've seen on Instagram. I've seen a lot of stuff for the Bad Cat Coffee Company, which is obviously Santa's, it's Mrs. Claus's coffee company. I'm still going to order a box from there as well. So I'll have to speak to you, Santa, about that, about ordering a box and getting it shipped over of your coffees and your cups and your merch. I'd like to sort that out soon as well. Actually, I'll send you a message on Instagram, because I'll get that sorted with you and get that sent over, because I'll order an extra few bits to give away as well on the channel. So, struggling with my eBay at the moment. Moved to hometown, Middlesbrough. Starting afresh. Yes, always hard work, mate. I feel like I'm starting afresh still. 65 items up now. Boot sale tomorrow. £30 budget. I had a bit of money come in this week, so I was going to go to the car boot this morning, but I had too much to sort out, and I've been trying to sort this costume out. Maybe if I'd gone to the boot, I might have found something, but we went to a fancy dress shop, and it was just like, I don't want to look tacky, you know. I want to look half decent. Chris is saying get Bill on. Get Bill on. Hang on a sec. Let's get through these comments. There's Max. Max and Sarah bought a couple of things off me. I think I showed them on the last Saturday Night Live, but I chucked a few extras in for them, so I think they were happy with them. Sharon's there. Evening, Max, Chris, Tam and Bell. We've got Paulky in. Good evening, Paulky. Hope you're well, mate. Legend or legend? Probably legend. Who knows? JR in the Hazel. Jane. Yeah, no worries. So, like I say, you know, I miss I miss people when they're not there, and I do realise that people aren't there. There's a lot of people, you know. Ali Bowles, I haven't seen her for a long, long time. But when people sort of disappear for a bit, I do notice they're not there. Oh, good evening, Harry Potter.
Good evening, sir. Thought I'd come and say hello to you.
You all right?
You're living a dream.
Living the dream. Not living the nightmare.
I only came in just because I got a message about a Predator costume. So, are you wanting a Predator costume for?
I don't think that comes under 1940s, does it?
I've had a word at Buckingham Palace as well.
Have you? Oh, nice. It's King James.
I'm going to become a prince. No, I'm going to become a prince. I'm going prince.
Oh, are you? Oh, nice.
Still get a crown. It's not as fancy, because the kings and the queens have the really nice ones with like the so that's just a crown. So it's just a prince, and I'm becoming Prince James.
Nice. Evening, Antoinette. Yeah, no, it's good to see you, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. I appreciate that. I've got a Cha-Ching King t-shirt
Yes, you
stocked
have.
up, but they're looking good. They are. I tell you what, them American sizes are. Me and you could start a company for like people. Let's be honest, we're both not quite in shape, and
No,
we no, but we could make people feel better about themselves with them sizes.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
like when you said,
Exactly. Well,
because
like I say,
me and
the
you are both
large,
large.
yeah,
We,
well,
me and you are both a large.
the large for me was absolutely huge. That's the only one that fits me. But that's the graphic on them all.
Oh, I love it.
So I think they're amazing. So big shout out to Scott. Thank you, Scott. If you haven't checked out the Chin King's channel, then
Oh,
go and check him out because like he sent me all this merch for nothing, which is really nice of him. I mean that one's flashy colours. Look at
I've
the
got,
colours on
I've
that.
got, I've got Prince James Potter loving the glasses. So there we go.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Thank you very much. I'm actually robbing this from Holly, to be fair. So
Oh
I'll probably get beaten up in a bit.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
no,
Oh wow, what
but
a week, eh? What a
whew,
week.
Queen. I know, like I'm not a big royalist, but you know, she's an amazing woman, and she's done so much to
Evening, Kath.
inspire people's lives. And she just never ever got a day off. I don't think. To be fair, let's be fair. The woman just didn't stop.
Well, her whole life was just devoted to serving the country, wasn't it? Really. I mean, I suppose it's nice not to being able to
Oh,
have to
oh,
go and work in a shop or.
Lee's telling me I'll fix it for resend. He says, James, on his late boot sales, and he keeps sniping things from under my nose.
Well, you
Look,
got to get up a bit
look,
earlier then, Lee.
look. I don't snipe anything, Lee. Look, I'm so slow that I actually get stuff. That's the thing. So
Mm.
I'm just not in a rush now. I've just decided that everyone else can run after stuff. Put it this way, right? Everyone was diving on tables this morning. I was honestly, you could have called me flipping sloth, the pace I was going. And I was just slow and steady. And what's this kettle on here? Oh, it's a Le Creuset kettle. Thank you very much. So,
Oh, nice.
you know, I think we're like 2 hours in, 2.5 hours into the boot sale running. People are leaving that on the
Good
table.
evening, Rise and Six as well.
Well, I thought it was going to be worth about 30 quid, which was because I had a triangle shaped one, like a maybe about 1.8, maybe 1.5 litre kettle. So ideal for camping. But
Yeah.
this is a 2.1 litre kettle, a big boy, and that sells for 60 quid. So I was like,
Oh,
thank you
nice.
very much.
Good evening, Michael. How you doing? Just in from Brighton. Callum's 15 today, so we had a nice day out. I hope you're well. Yeah, my son was 15 on Wednesday. Yeah, I remember talking to you actually, saying that the boys weren't far apart.
Talking of more exciting news this week, and obviously Queenie, nonetheless, a lot of respect, by the way, absolute legend, the
Yeah.
most. But we also had an amazing person who is military-esque have a celebration this week, and that was Tank Boy. So
Yes.
it was Tank Boy's birthday. So
It was on Wednesday,
how did
yeah.
it get on? And
Yeah, good.
for everyone who doesn't know who Tank Boy is, please explain who Tank Boy is.
We call my son Tank Boy because well, he's into military. He's
He's
mad
got
on
an
military.
electronic tank.
He's got a remote control tank. He's in the air cadets, and so we call him Tank Boy. He's gone to stay at his mates tonight. Me and the wife have got the house to ourselves. One's gone back to Essex, the other one's at her boyfriend's, and my son's at his mates. Because tomorrow, for his birthday, last week I took his mate to the Military Odyssey in Detlin in Kent. So tomorrow they're taking him to oh, bloody hell! It's the Duxford to the Air Museum.
Oh, brilliant!
We went last year to watch the Battle of Britain air show, and they're going again tomorrow. So he's staying at his mates tonight and going there tomorrow. Yeah, but he was 15 on Wednesday, so yeah, he was
So
chuffed to bits. He done all right.
that's pretty much his last year before really he starts developing into more like adultish type of life to a degree.
Yeah, well, I hope he does because he acts about two at the minute
Oh, man.
sometimes.
I think it wasn't until Holly was born, until I acted a little bit
Evening in.
older.
Yeah, well, I still don't. So I don't know. Is what it is,
It
isn't it?
does. It definitely having a child definitely makes you kind of realize that actually now you're responsible for a living life. You've got to
Yeah,
kind of be a bit more
yeah,
responsible.
100%. We got Peter reselling kidding as well. Evening, Pete. We've got
It-
71 people in. That's amazing.
well,
Thank you, guys.
all I'm saying is right. You were at 50 odd. I come on. I
Oh, is
come
that
on.
right?
I
Oh,
come on.
is that right?
Look,
Is that right? Oh, look, King James.
Prince Harry Potter.
Right, so tell us, how is eBay for you? Because I've seen a lot of people saying eBay's quiet,
Oh,
and
loved
it
it.
obviously is for me because I'm not listing. But
I've had a phenomenal week.
how's it
I
been?
honestly won't lie. I've had a cracking week. Lee was hilarious because he's you can see him there in the chat. He went to me today. Went, I know you've had a good week. I've been checking your bloody store. He says you're one of the stores I check, and he says you've had a good week. And I said I don't know where it's come from. I said it's just been a
Yeah.
good week, but I've not
But
done anything
you've not
different.
let's put it this way, you haven't had a bad day since you've been listing 10 a day. You haven't had a bad day, but
I've got to come. I've got to come.
this week was extra good, wasn't it?
I've got to come clean about that.
What?
I might have slacked over the summer holidays. Might have. What are
Oh
you
well.
gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tell my boss. What are you gonna do? Tell my
Exactly.
boss.
I might tell you, boss. So
You,
we've got Sean in. He's saying
my,
spreading love and affection to you all, you lovely lot. Just waiting on my Twickenham grill delivery. So we'll be covered in kebab juice by 8 p.m. Sounds
ooh,
good, mate.
lovely. To be
As long
fair, I'm on a bit of a diet at the moment, and I'm not having any chocolate apart from like a hot chocolate.
yeah.
Um, and I'm just trying to like not have snacks, crisps, stuff like that. And you know what?
Mm,
I'm a week into doing it, and I've got to say I feel a lot better
good.
about just eating a
Do
bit
you know
cleaner and not
what?
snacking.
I feel horrible if I eat a bag of sweets in the evening and then go to bed. The next day I wake up, I feel absolutely janky with all that sugar in me. I haven't been drinking water as much as I should, so like I'm going to start drinking the water again
You
and
need
get
to.
back
I
on
was
target.
about to say, you were mentioning about your headaches. Do start drinking water, Richard, because like
But I think that's because I'm not. I've got to go and get new glasses, and I haven't got the new glasses. And I think where I'm doing everything on my phone, I think I'm straining my eyes.
I
Plus,
don't.
I get migraines anyway.
I don't need glasses.
Um, Bell saying, hi, Rich and chat. We are visiting my mum and dad tonight for tea. No cooking for me for a change. Did you
Oh,
see Tam and Bell on James Boldfine's uh, pod, podcast?
yeah, I turned it off.
Oh, did you turn it off?
I
Ah,
basically, I watched how lovely they were introduced. The fact that apparently they've been talking to James and
I
they
know.
just looked that so happy to be on there. And you know
I
what?
know.
I was like, I thought they were our friends. I
Uh,
thought,
well, I don't know how many times I've asked them to come on, and they say they're too shy, and then you see them on someone else's, But what can you do? I don't want to make them feel bad or anything, so I'm not going to say anything.
no, one day, one
Actually,
day.
I've already booked them for the Halloween anyway, for the Halloween party. They're already booked.
Well, Belle's not coming on for that. She's not scary. She's lovely.
Well, yeah, but hopefully they can make themselves a bit scary.
Well, even
I
Tam's
think,
not scary
well, I
either.
think Tam's coming as Where's Wally?
Well, Tam's not that scary. He's a good-looking lad, to be fair. This is the problem. You've got all these good-looking people. I tell you who we need to get on for Halloween.
Oh God, here we go.
He's in the chat. He's always slagging off people. That'll scare a few people.
Never
Get Sean on.
Sean, never my
Yeah,
mate Sean, never my mate Sean.
get him on. Like Bull
Chin King
Boy.
is a good dude, Horizon Pick says. He is. And I say, he sent me these t-shirts. He sent me 4 t-shirts. He sent me some stickers. Got some nice stickers as well. So another big shout out to Scott, Chin King.
Oh,
Thanks for
it's just
sending
I
them out.
love. I was saying today. I was chatting to Z as well. And Bex.
Oh, I see Mark
Uh,
Blue Harvest Toys went to Z shop today as well, or yesterday.
Well, we were literally talking about him today, and all of us were at the boot sale talking about Mark and saying like how nice it is, like his lives are and your lives are, and just like in general, like we all care about each other, and I just think it's a fantastic community. I
100%.
don't care about anyone, by the way. I don't
No,
like
no,
anyone,
me either. No,
but
me either. There's no way I'm giving up my time for everybody. No
I,
chance. I'm
I,
not doing
I'm
that.
I'm just saying, like I couldn't give two monkey pumps for anyone.
2 monkey bumps. So Pete, the reselling kid, is saying the reseller kid is saying, "What's everyone's opinions on resellers having their own merch?" It depends what stage
Oh,
you're at, I suppose.
oh, Mad Maz's 49 has asked me, will I ever have any employees? Now, funny enough, that particular question got asked to me by the shopkeepers up the road because they were like, "Oh, parcels are, you know,
Yeah.
dropping more and more and more, this, that, and the other."
So you might have your crown, but I've got my glass with his lordship.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a lord.
Sorry, Lord Richard. You are a knight. You are a knight anyway. Let's be honest. You don't.
Exactly. I haven't got a round
Let's
table. I've got a
let.
square table, but
I will come back, by the way, Mad. But we do this. We do a tangent.
yeah, we go off.
I will say that all your surnames kind of depict what your family did. So
Yeah.
yours is just a dead giver. Like it's like you may as well be called like whatever, but you're a knight. You're a
Might as
knight
well
of the
be called
realm.
King Arthur.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you got yourself on that little tree of family.
On the old family tree. It'll lead back
Yep.
to him somehow.
But you might not be King Arthur, but I tell you what, I'd rather be Lancelot though.
I
You
might
want to be
be.
Lance?
I might. Perhaps I'm the knight that used to wipe his bum in my
That what
family.
good?
I don't know.
What good night?
Yeah, yeah. Good night, brown boy.
Sloppy night.
So, what's everyone's opinions on resellers having their own merch? I would say if you're a reseller, obviously you've got to do YouTube.
No,
With
you don't have to do
with
YouTube. You can do Insta but you've got to have
yeah,
at
but
least a
I mean,
social media
mainly if you're
following.
doing merch, you've got to be. People have got to know you really. I suppose, like say Instagram or something. But I wouldn't at the moment because I just don't think anyone is going to want it. There's not enough people that know me, and I just don't think there would be the call for it really. I think I'd be wasting my time.
Well,
Bigger people like Chris. I mean, he seems to do all right on his merch. I think Nick Hills has got merch. I think once you're at a certain stage, it's all right. But I don't know. I mean, you're doing all right, Pete. So you're doing really well. So
I think
you
I
know,
think at the end of the day, it depends on if your expectations are to become like Mr. Beast and sell stuff and then make an extra income from it. Realistically, not. But if because then I think John's a
yeah,
prime example of that. The
yeah,
cost of you buying t-shirts, getting it printed, getting the size, doing that, you're kind of doing it for. It's probably your way of giving back to the community, and the community kind of
yeah,
giving you a little. A way of saying thank you. It's like a handshake both ways because community
yeah,
puts a little bit of money in your pocket, which is
yeah.
awesome,
Mm.
and then you take the time to get it printed and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. I think if you were to do it, Richard, I just think
Oh,
maybe
I doubt I would.
maybe print two t-shirts, say like a
Mm.
large and extra large, because that's let's be honest, that's us in the UK. We're competing to America now. And then that way, if someone wants one, you say, look, I've only got two. I do two a month or two every 6 months, and if you want to do it, it'll cost you X amount of money. Rather than
Yeah,
a generic shop.
yeah. I mean, if I was going to get some to start, if I was going to get a little bit, I'd probably do it as a like I say giveaways.
Yeah,
Um, and then if people sort of start going, oh yeah, I'd buy a t-shirt or I'd buy a hat or whatever. I don't know,
I
maybe
buy a
then, but
helicopter.
like you say, unless you're someone like Mr. Beast or David Dobrik or one of these lot that just make millions every month.
David who?
I don't think there's going to be a lot of call for it, to be honest.
David Dobrik. What the heck's a David Dobrik when it's home?
Oh, he's a massive YouTuber in America. He does pranks
Oh,
and he's got his little crew of cronies.
David Dobrik. Never heard of him. Talk right. Anyway, I wanted to answer Mad's question anyway about
Yeah,
employees, and this is just aimed at myself. But my answer would be no. And funny enough, as I said there, the ladies at the shop asked me, and the shop owner, even he was saying, he said, "Oh, are you ever going to get anyone?" I said, "I wouldn't, because it'd take a week for them to destroy all my reputation, and plus,
yeah,
I kind of enjoy getting faster at my processes."
yeah, yeah,
Uh, and I just enjoy having 100% all hands on to my business. So it's like
yeah,
today, I did all my listing in an hour and a half, and that was like the photos, me doing my descriptions and everything.
yeah,
And I've had a full day you know, boot sale, and I've been with the girls and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
you
nice.
know what? Like, I haven't got someone else in the back of my mind thinking, right, when I'm at the boot sale or if I'm at the auction house, all right, I've got to buy X amount of stock to make sure that Jeremy's okay and he's got stock on a Monday.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're not thinking about someone else. And I think as I've got
yeah,
responsibility with Holly and, you know, and a wife that, you know, will need me to do, you know, cooking and cleaning and, you know, putting the washing loads on.
yeah,
That's enough respect.
yep,
That's enough employees. That's
yeah.
enough employees as it is.
Doing the house husband thing. Pete's
Definitely. And
saying,
I'm happy
are
with that.
you still making videos and reselling? Still reselling. He's given up the social media for now. He's concentrating on his business. I think that's about right, isn't it,
Definitely.
James?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And if anyone ever like wants to stay in
Evening, Don.
contact on my Instagram, I'm quite open at giving away my mobile number, and you can message me on WhatsApp. But
Yeah,
you know, most people have already got people that they talk with anyway. But as me and Richard said, you might be watching the chat and thinking, "Oh, I wish." Even mental health, because some of us always have things going on. But yeah, want to reach out to me and Richard, you know, do hit us up,
definitely.
and I do reply. And if I don't reply, it's probably because I don't like you. So you know, take the hint, take the hint.
Yeah,
But
we've always said that. Listen, I've not cancelled a Saturday Night Live yet, and like I say, I had a banging headache yesterday. I was wondering whether I could do it, and then my guest has cancelled because her nan's ill in hospital.
what about me?
But like like I say, if I come and do this and one person comes and watches and it sort of makes their evening because they haven't got anyone to talk to, no family about or anything like that, that's what goes through my head, and that's why I
Secret
like doing it.
Carver. Secret
I,
Carver's just put looking forward to James's vlog for Christmas. Can't wait. You know what? I won't lie.
oh yeah, because you already said you're doing Vlogmas.
It's definitely something that could potentially happen as just as a joke that I'm going to do every year. And that's all I'm ever going to do every year is just my vlog
Just
over
do that.
Christmas.
Good evening, Steve. How you doing, mate?
I'm
Yeah, I
just going
mean
to
that.
vlog Christmas every year.
Yeah,
I just vlog Christmas. That's what I do.
yeah. There's a
I
name I
do.
haven't seen for a
I
little
do
while. Mark. Good evening, Mark.
25 videos a year, and they're just all Christmas. I did as much as I kind of hated it. I actually loved doing it as well. It was
Yeah,
such a good laugh.
yeah. Gwaz, good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you've all had a profitable week. Well, James has. I've done all right actually this week.
I think I
Had an
think
all
it's
right
one of
week.
those things. If you haven't had a bad week, don't worry about it because it's what is it, the 10th or the 11th or whatever it is. It's
Yeah.
nothing at the moment as far as the month is. If you have a good week, then it doesn't mean you're gonna have a good week next week. eBay is a 12-month thing.
Evening, Chris.
Whatever you get in that 12-month period of time, that's what your wage is, and divide
Yeah.
that by 12.
Mm.
And I would never look at anything day by day, week by week,
You're
because
never
that
gonna
can create
even month by month is
no,
it
because
changes. It depends what.
it can create anxiety, it can create stress, and
Mm,
I'm honestly not about that lifestyle. And just because I've had a good week, but then my good week is like for me, I had 2 days, and within 202 days, I had a £500 payout. You know, some
nice.
people in the chat that have that daily, and there's
Yeah.
some people in the chat that probably make that within an hour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to
Definitely.
me, that's good for me. But then
Mm.
that's my personal benchmark. It's a bit like if you go to the gym and you're lifting a weight and you're lifting 20 kilograms and you
Evening,
go, oh,
Kristen.
I had a good gym session, I lifted 20 kilograms. Well, there's some bodybuilders that can lift 200 kilograms. So
Yeah. Yeah.
the point is, look at eBay like you would anything else,
Yeah.
compare against yourself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if,
Don't compare against anybody else. Don't try and be anybody else. And that
yeah,
goes for eBay. That goes for YouTube. You know, we'd all like to be uh, uh, having a 90-day total of 100 grand. We're not all going to do that. We'd all like to have like 1 million subscribers. Not going to happen. You just
yeah,
like you say, you just got to do it for you. You just got to set goals for yourself and just try and better yourself for
100%.
yourself.
100%.
Um,
And that's why
Kristen's
I'm
in.
really happy that William and everyone's had a word with me to become a new prince, you know. Prince
Exactly.
Potter,
I mean, it can only do good things for the country with you being a royal now.
Prince Potter, you know.
Prince Harry.
Here we go. Here we go. Uh, more eBay sales for everyone. There you go. There you go. Now, and I do think that the other thing to take into consideration that a lot of people sell different items. so that some people might sell things that are more seasonal. So as an example, that is it file. I always say, is it fly coast flips or file coast flips?
Fold close, fold
File
coast
coast flips. I can never
skip.
get my word out.
I can't say it like if fold coast
It,
skips.
yeah,
Mike,
Mike.
Mike.
Why don't you just call himself Mike? Mike Reseller.
Yeah, Mike
Mike.
skips.
I was chatting to Mike last week, and Mike is a
Mike
prime
flips.
example of a lot of resellers right now. He sells a lot of pottery, and he does incredibly well, like really, really well. He's very successful at it, and
Yeah.
at the moment, he's managed to drop a little bit of hours on his job, and he's kind of starting to creep up to that part-time reseller. But a lot of what he does, he'll do steady at the moment. It'll be steady. But
Yep.
next month, when it starts becoming them Christmas gifts, the cookie jars, the biscuit jars, the jam jars, the Winnie the Pooh jars, all of them things become the gifts for your aunties, your uncles, your nieces, your nephews. So
Yep.
he's going to have a cracking Q4. So the other thing to take into consideration is that look at your shop. Is it, if you're on there selling deck chairs, well, I hate to break the news to you, probably miss your shit
Yeah,
this year.
missed the boat. He missed the boat.
So, so the point is as well, look at your store. What am I selling? What could I be selling? If you're doing this as a sideline, mix it up. Go and sell something. Get yourself some jumpers ready. Get some coats on. Get some bobble hats on.
Yeah.
And see how you do.
I saw someone do a video and they said that they're getting all the coats out now and all the. I think it might have been. I think it might have been Tam and Bell, and they said they were getting all the winter coats out and the blankets and stuff
Yeah,
like that to sell. So that's all good. Hey,
100%.
Rich, we're all good. Thanks, mate.
My
No, you haven't done anything wrong. We're upset us. We've just been really busy with eBay. Stacey just started a new job with Luca running around. I know, mate. I was only joking. I just worry about people when I don't see them there for a while.
Mate, you worry
I'm
about
glad you're
everyone,
all
and
right.
that's why we love you, Richard. By the way, everyone loves you.
No,
I love
no,
you.
I don't know about that. Someone
Well,
doesn't. So
but your
the
wife,
person that keeps putting thumbs down on my videos doesn't love me.
that's
Or
your
maybe
wife.
they do.
That's
Maybe
your
they
wife.
do.
That's your
Maybe
wife.
they do. It's probably my wife. Yeah.
That's your wife.
I would,
Yeah.
it's definitely my wife.
Lee's just said something which I'm really, really happy in. He's just said that the butty that we had this morning was the best. So, because I said to him, basically, I'll let you into a reseller. This is why I love reselling. I was at the table the other week buying some games, and he goes to me, like he's just a legend. He went, "You've missed this one, James," and it was FIFA 18 on 360, which is the one that's
Yeah.
worth 20 quid.
Is
He
it?
went, yeah. So he chucked it on my pile. He said, "Get that as well." And I went, "You
Oh,
sure?"
wow.
And he went, "Yeah." He says, "No problem." Anyway, I sold it within the week. So I messaged him Friday and I said, "Butties are on me. FIFA's paying for it." So we got 3 butties out of
Oh, nice.
the FIFA game. So
That's nice when that happens, isn't it?
yeah, and I just thought, that's camaraderie. That's why
Oh, Mandy.
I love reselling, because it's like we're not going to be millionaire. I think we were saying it. I was saying it to Lee today. You don't do reselling to get rich. You do reselling and this is my opinion. You do reselling for the lifestyle,
Yeah,
because it
to
gives you
improve your lifestyle.
flexibility. You get a better working, like a healthy working life. I know some people maybe do eBay maybe a bit too much, or they maybe put themselves under too much pressure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into that conversation, but for me, I get to take Holly to school. I get to pick her up. I get to
You're
I've
spending
not
more time with your
yeah
family. Because look, I mean, what happened with my brother and what's happened now with the Queen. I know, they've got their duties and it's a totally different thing, their life to my life. But, you sort of take things for granted and when you're going and doing a 9 to 5 every day, which there's nothing wrong with. And I know some people in the chat aren't resellers and they do go to a job every day, but we do what we do to give us more time for things like our family, the flexibility, and we can sort of do different things. It just, for me, it's just amazing. For me,
we like to stress ourselves out at the
yeah, we
start
like
of
to
the month.
stress ourselves out, worry whether we're going to get the
Yeah,
bills covered,
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
We like to uh, speed up the grey hair process.
Yeah.
And
Balding.
that's why we do what we do, because we just
I've not had a haircut. I've not had a haircut. Stress.
yeah,
I,
same as that. Look. It's falling out.
month.
It's falling
That
out in
was last
clumps.
month. That was last month. Just
It's falling out in
out.
clumps. I had long hair yesterday. Woke up, it was all on the pillar.
No, that's just our wife's putting, what is it, Veet on our hair. Is it
putting it in the shampoo bottle.
Can you imagine?
Oh mate, if
Oh
I'd done
no.
that to her, shit,
Does
I'd,
it work?
I'd be
Does
murdered.
that
Yeah,
Veet
God,
work?
yeah, it does. Yeah, have you never seen it on YouTube?
No, I
Oh
saw
my
it on In-Betweeners when
God,
he did it
people
on
have clumps
In-Betweeners.
coming out.
Because I saw him
Clumps.
do it on In-Between. I saw him do it on In-Betweeners, didn't he? Because he put it down there, and then he went on that date, and then Jay gave him a wig or something. Can he put a wig down there?
Yeah.
Of it.
So Ron's saying Prince James Potter loving the glasses.
Oh, they're all good.
We've still got 72 people in. It's amazing. Thank you guys. It's really good having you all in. Keep James on. He's so late for the boot sales. He keeps sniping. Oh, I'm well behind then. Chachin
Oh,
King
yeah.
Scott is the coolest guy. I just met him in real life a few weeks ago. I saw that. He is a cool guy because I didn't ask. He said, you know, I'll send you some free merch, and he sent me 4 t-shirts and a load of labels. So really appreciate that.
We are having a word with Tesla about getting some free merch.
Yeah,
but
we keep dropping the Tesla hints. It's not quite working at the moment. We'll keep working on that one. Was that St Michael's this morning, Lee? I don't know. I was going to go to Huntston again this morning, but I didn't because I've got literally a week to try and get this costume, and I'm running out of time. She's saying she's going to pick someone off the streets and go with them if I don't hurry up and sort it. So slow and steady wins the race, my daughter's saying. Very true, Jade. Very true. I say Jade's brought me out the dark ages, James. She's got me a printer.
Printer. I'm not going to talk about this because you haven't got it working yet.
Well, it works. She's had it working, but I haven't got labels. Where'd you get your labels?
What printer have you bought first of all? Or what?
It's a Brother 50QL.
I've no idea. I'll tell you what I did because I'm just useless. I messaged a guy called Dave ABL.
Oh yeah.
I said,
I don't actually know him.
I said, what printer have you got? And I said, where do you buy your labels? And he sent me both the links, and I've never looked back since.
Hey, look, we've got J.R. Hartley Jr. in. Good evening, J.R. Hartley Jr.
J.R. Hartley Jr.
See? People defo miss stuff by rushing around. I can't rush and always find my bits the other half misses as he rushes.
Richard, that'll be Santa. That'll just be Santa.
No, never.
Santa
doesn't do things like that.
He does.
How would Santa know J.R. Hartley is?
Because he knows everybody.
Perhaps he's got his book. Perhaps he does fly fishing.
He knows everybody.
I know he's been out on the Harley this week.
Do you know how old Santa is?
Oh, he's hundreds, thousands of years old.
Exactly. So if anyone's going to be able to do any name in the world, Santa.
Very true. Very true.
Thing is,
go on.
The thing is that you and a lot of people, and it's no, I don't mean this in an offensive way, but a lot of people just think of Santa for that one day.
Yeah, we know what he does every other day as well.
Exactly. Santa has so much. Got Harley Davidson. He's a prankster, and he's also a really, really nice boss. He's looking after his house.
Yeah,
he does all the fantastic things, and he makes sure Mrs. Claus is okay, and probably takes her to the Bahamas on the,
Nice to see. I can't believe it's been 15 years since I last saw him. He's saying JP. I think it's you he's talking about. At this rate of decline, I'm a bit scared what they are going to wheel in front of the camera next time. Shawnee. Kathy, they weren't there today. Nicola's coming tomorrow. See if they're tomorrow. So we got Kristen in. Love Kristen.
Oh yeah.
Somebody forgot to hit the like button. Well, you can always hit it on the way out. Ron's there. Ian's there. I say Mark's in. Good evening, Mark.
Is this where you do what everyone else does on their videos recently? And you go, oh, stop there, everyone, for a moment. And I've just noticed that 70% of you who watch my videos don't actually follow me. So please follow and hit subscribe and like. Thank you very much. Now back to the live.
No, I never do that. Everyone's
doing that at the moment.
Perhaps are they doing that? I've not seen
literally. They're all doing that at the moment. Like they're about 2 minutes into video, they're all starting to go, I've noticed that 70% of you are actually who are watching and not subscribed. So feel free to subscribe and like the video. It doesn't cost you anything, but it means a lot to me. On with the video.
What James said.
Yeah.
Can't list 10 a day at the most. Stock levels are low. Everything I own is on my store. But that's a good thing then, Ron,
That's
because
a good thing.
James is exactly the same. And like I say, if he picks up 10 things a day, selling 8 a day. So it's a good place to be. I've still got loads of crap.
I've listed
I've got rid of most of
Holly.
it.
I've listed
Well,
Holly's
the
school,
wife,
Holly's
the
school
car.
uniform, Holly's school uniforms on there.
Yeah, haven't you listed some of them little kids' PCs?
Oh,
I think they make a funny noise, like when
I
you've
love that.
sent me voice notes, it's like F you,
Can
F
you
you,
play one of
F
the
you.
voice notes down the mic, please?
I don't know if oh no, I've got my phone on charge up the house, so I can't, unfortunately. Have you
Yeah.
not got one that you can show us how it works?
I wonder if I've got one in my store. One second. Oh, I can't leave to go and check.
Oh, you can't
Should
check.
we go and have a
See,
look downstairs?
let's go and have a look downstairs.
Have a look downstairs.
Are you sharing news and stuff? My news is I've moved out of my unit and all the stuff is currently at my mother's. That's not a bad thing, Anya. Like you said to me, get the stuff out of the unit and save that money. I don't know how people do it, because when I had the unit, the longer the stuff sits in there, the less it's worth. Like by the end of the time when I emptied my unit out, the stuff had cost me an absolute fortune and really wasn't. I'll probably break even once I sold it all.
Oh, we found a laptop. Let's test it.
Oh, Gary's saying I'm going to the boot sale tomorrow, but I really shouldn't. I'm running out of cash. I've been listing loads lately, but there's a way to go. Things are tight for everyone at the minute, mate. It's yeah, with everything going, but the diesel seems to be going down a little bit, which is good.
Oh, well, that's good.
Gave us some notice. You see, not Saturday at 6 p.m.
Right, should we see if this is working? Right, let's test this if this works. So I've got a new Vita.
These are the voice notes I get.
Reading land.
That works.
And that's the voice notes I get. That's what I get from James.
That's what I do on all VTEX. If they got SU, they work.
They work and they're fine.
I don't do any other keys. I just send them off like that.
That's the only ones that we get. Got my fancy dress outfit bought already, gents. Oh, thanks, James. So, see, good evening, Zane. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you.
If you need any trunkies, currently.
You've got a couple. Have you got a couple?
Got a few.
You got every single one, haven't you?
If you need any gents hair gel, new in stock today.
Oh yeah.
It's a free pack, brand new and sealed gents hair gel. I'm your man.
Oh nice. Look, it's got a little stock of them.
Oh yeah. little bargain today.
Little bargains.
Oh, pickup of the day. Look at this beauty. Don't. Right, yeah, but it's better than that. Richard. Would you like? Oh, there's a beer. There's a beer. Oh, he's struggling, are you? Oh, 1 second. There's your little bottle opener for you.
Oh, look at that. That's cool. I've got
cool.
a Duff beer glass somewhere.
How
I think
cool
it's in
is that?
next door. That is cool.
Homer bottle opener. Legend.
Nice. Man, if you or JR's eBay got that big, do you think you would need to employ? Oh, you already asked that, hasn't he? So you've already answered that one.
Yes.
I wouldn't employ anyone else. What I would do personally is I'd get my 15-year-old son to help me and pay him. So I suppose in a way it is employing someone, but I'd just give my son money to help me out.
Yeah.
Rather than just go and take someone on. Then if things get slow, it's easy to say to my son, you don't have to worry for the next week or two. But if you've got someone working for you that's relying on that money and you've got to lay them off, I should think that's a bit of a difficult thing. I'd find it difficult. So I would employ my son before I employed someone else. Good evening, Jess.
Good evening, Jess.
Hope you're well.
Hope you're well.
Yeah. Hi, Jess. Did you go to the Jumble Trail today? I've still got to do a Jumble Trail. I keep missing them. Okay, my flex is that I found a pair of Gucci women's boots for £90 and they should get me 650-ish.
Wow, well
So
done.
nice. Well, that's the sort of stuff I want to be buying. I mean, I bought
Yeah.
that player for 20 quid the other week, about 150, between 150 and 250. I've dropped the price down a bit.
Picked up Homer Simpson for 50p, might be worth a tenner.
Well, there you go. See, that's all right. That's not a bad thing. Can't imagine how grim the broadcast would be with me lurching online. We love you, Sean.
It's
Hi,
happening.
Kath. Only saw this morning. Had a nail and eyebrow appointments and never bothered. Yeah, I had a nail and eyebrow appointment this morning as well. I couldn't
You
go.
look good for it. You look good because of your
Thanks.
nails. You look gorgeous.
Thanks.
Just want to say 75 still in the chat.
There
Thank you
is.
very much, each
Yeah.
and every one of you.
100%. You're
It's
stars.
Night's Life.
You're all stars.
It's Night's Life. Okay.
Just sold the blood pressure thing I got from 2 videos ago for 100 quid. Well done, Tam and Bill.
Well done, Tam. And you paid £80 for it, so you're minus £20.
Yeah,
Well
yeah,
done,
exactly.
Tam.
Well done. Well done. We had a good mooch, JJ. Very long day. Got some good stuff, I hope, but nothing earth shattering. I found out at 8 a.m. too.
Wow.
Well done, Tam and Bill. Jade saying, I watched that video. There you go. I give away more merch than I sell, Chris says.
That's a prime example of someone who is, yet again, very generous and loves his community. He loves his community.
Yeah, exactly. Merch is just publicity only for your channel.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like, I suppose it's like a lot of you guys in the chat, you know, and I've done it. If you see like an AC/DC shirt or something like that, you know, if it's got a nice design on it and you like it, you're going to buy it, aren't you? It depends what it is. It depends whose it is, I suppose. You know, I say I wouldn't necessarily go out putting merch, selling merch. I'm not a big enough channel, and at the moment, my reselling's not the best. Although I'm doing all right this week. I've sold some quite a few bits this week, which is good.
If you can turn over £10,000 this year, then that will hopefully be 2 weeks worth of gas and electricity covered for you in the South Coast.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe a week and a half.
Maybe a week and a half.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're all looking forward to
SI.
October. What I've been doing all summer is I've been gathering wool.
You're gonna make a thick blanket.
Listen.
Go on.
Been gathering wool. And my mum has been knitting. My house now is a massive knitted house.
It's covered in a big knitted cover.
Yeah.
Have you seen that down this
the
way?
post boxes.
Yeah, I was going to say the post boxes down my way are all done.
You've seen the trees.
Yep.
I've got a house, knitted house.
Yep.
We are absolutely sweating in here. Don't need any heating. So all I'm saying is get knitting. Now's the time to do it. You sorted.
Hey, let's see. Sean saying he'd buy Night's Life branded thong.
Pardon?
I think you might be the only one.
I'm really grateful that you said thong there. I misheard that. I thought you said a Night's Life branded dong.
Night's Life branded dong, yeah.
I was thinking, oh my lord, Ann Summers Night's Life special. I'll tell you what, they'll be able to sell them off at £1 because anyway.
The Night's Life branded dong sword. Oh dear. Well, technical masterclass from Mr. Beast. All these videos are planned in fine detail. Yeah, and that, you know, he's absolutely killing it. I wish I was £10 behind him in the bank.
Yeah, I remember him doing Logan Paul live stream, saying it a million times, you know, whatever it was. Must have planned that for weeks, coming up with that idea.
A Night's Life home Botox kit would fly off the shelves as Rich continues to defy age. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's lovely. They're both. So what's happening?
They're just too nice, aren't they? They're just too nice.
I stopped doing the lives and they started being nice to you then.
Yeah, see? Looking forward to James' vlog. Vlogmas, can't wait, Rich says.
Absolute wind up.
Good evening, Chris. Good to see you, mate.
Secret Carpers. Literally, it'd be Secret Carper, you, John Brum reseller all of a sudden give me some abuse, and then it'll be Sean giving me some abuse, and
Yeah.
then Tam and Bell messaging, but it'd be Tam going, "I see your subscribers are nowhere near mine," and then
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be my Vlogmas. That'd be my Vlogmas quotes. Just be you lot winding me up.
Mark Smith saying, I liked your Vlogmas.
You know
He
what?
liked, he liked your
I'm
Vlogmas.
very tempted to just bring it back for a
I think
one-time only special.
one time,
Every year.
just do Vlogmas.
I might just change myself from JR Reset to JR Vlogmas.
Yes, do it. You got to
Vlogmas
do it.
boy.
You've already said you're doing Vlogmas this year. I haven't.
I could be called the Christmas reseller.
Yes. Yes.
Vlog
Sean's
boy.
doing well is earning enough, and that changes by what enough is for you. Very true, Sean. My daughter's saying be the best version of yourself, 100%. Very true also. I think everyone's got it, the nail hit on the head there. Joe reselling that butty was the best. Is he talking about a butty or your butty?
Oh, he's not talking about my bum. It's disgusting. No, he's talking about egg, sausage, and bacon.
Oh, nice. What, the booty?
Yeah.
How much was that? 18 quid?
£4 a pop.
Really? Is that all?
So, and it was big,
Jeez.
absolutely crammed. And
Oh,
then
I
what
can't
was
wait to
also
get up
really,
there
really
and
nice
have one of them.
is
Can't wait to
the,
get up there and nickel your stuff from the car boots. I mean,
well,
yeah.
the burger van is so nice and clean. And I was saying to Lee, oh, have you tried one from there? And he was like, no, I've not tried one from there yet.
So suspicious, Tam. Sean saying, if anyone hasn't subbed to these two yet, you really should. Tam and Bell, and Tam saying, waiting on the punchline, Sean. I feel like all I do is work at the minute, and that's just me trying to list 10 items a day. Yeah, I'm struggling to list anything a day at the minute, but I'm gonna get there. I'm still clearing out.
What I
Rid of
do
a
is
load more stuff.
I list AAA batteries one at a time. Makes life easier.
We got Cornish Devon Dumpling in. Good evening. Good to see you. Jumpers and hats will be big business as people won't be putting the heating on this winter. 100%.
Yeah,
Do you know what? I've even said to my wife that I don't care. I'll turn the gas off in the house. I don't care. I'm going to build a cooking area outside with a roof on it. I don't care. I'll go out there and cook. If there's any meats and that to cook, or I'm going to build a cooking area and run it on charcoal and stuff. I don't care. I'll go out there every single night and cook on charcoal because I'll build an area right next to our dining room. So, like, I don't care if it's raining, snowing.
Richard.
What?
I've already sussed this out.
Oh, you sussed it, have you?
Right. Do you want me to?
Evening, Julie.
I'm going to tell you this as if.
Come on, tell me.
I'm going to tell you like we're not on air. Okay.
Yeah, go on. Well, we're not. No one's listening.
Right. Right now, listen. Right. Listen. What hours do we work?
Whenever.
No, but realistically, when do we normally work?
9 to 5, say.
Yeah. In between them hours, you would agree that's pretty consistent, yeah? Yeah.
Pretty consistent.
At least Monday to Friday, what you would say, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Ready for the kicker.
Let's go.
What do our neighbours work?
9 to 5.
Where are they?
At work.
Where are we?
At home.
Most of us have access to their keys because we look after their fish.
Actually, I've got the key to my mate's house over the road, but he's probably watching this, so I won't sneak over there and do my cooking.
One second. So this is what I'm thinking. Do all your cooking, bulk cook it, cook 5 days.
Work.
Put 5 days in, yeah. Get it all cooked. Get a couple of frozen meals done. Use all their gas and electric.
I'll see where you're coming from.
Right. Get all these electric radiators or battery packs charged up. Plug them into these electric portable heaters after on the evening. Use their electric.
Yeah.
Mum's the word.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've got most people have got an outside plug which they don't use.
I know.
You can plug into that and throw the lead over the fence.
I know technically that's breaking an entry and robber
Yeah,
in.
but I'm sure the
Robbery as
police will
well.
understand in these times, and your neighbours.
Exactly.
I'm
I
sure
know
they'll
it. I
understand.
know it's a criminal offence. It's stealing. It's breaking an entry. It's disgusting to do that. But
Oh,
I'm
it's
willing to
disgusting.
accept it. I'm willing to accept it rather than paying a £300 piss anyway. So
Oh dear, 100%. Right, Max
yeah,
is going. See you later, Max.
yeah.
Thank you. 14 away. Oh, Tam and Bell are 14 away from 900 followers. You need to join the cult of Sean on Instagram. Trust us. There's Sean's Instagram account. If you haven't checked out Sean's Instagram, the photos he takes of his antiques, they look like they're in like Buckingham Palace. You know, his house is just full of antiques. Good job I don't know where he lives really, but yeah.
The crown.
Or the king might get invited round one day. But no, go and check out his Instagram because he is amazing and he does know everything about antiques.
He's just you know what, Sean is like the nicest guy in the world, really is.
Yeah.
Like when I like don't know half the stuff in the auctions. When I first started doing full time, he just so helpful. He's just so good at spotting the good stuff,
Yeah.
and the man is just amazing at what he does. Did you look at your comment he left you on your video, by the way, Mister?
On which video?
Your boot sale one where you're walking around.
Yeah. What? Yes, about the fan. I
Fan.
did ask about. I replied to that because he said the fan was worth 30 to
Yeah.
£40.
Yes.
I asked about the fan and he said it's 35 quid. So
Right.
that was out the window. I didn't even ask
But
about the angle poise.
but it's a bolo to be on the lookout for. Is that vintage
Oh, I
fan?
always look out for those. Yeah, definitely. And angle poise lamps as well. But for £35 for that fan, it was too much.
No.
Used to offer Jay advice, but the constant questions about how to avoid chafing in a sling and what's good safe words started to get alarming. It's down to once a month now.
Look, look, look. What I say, and then Sean's
Oh,
version of
thank
it,
you.
are kind of two different parts of the story. I said he's really, really helpful. He's always there. He talks about, if I need to ask about chafing and secret words, that's what I've got to ask about. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Tam's just saying labels are free from UPS.
I think labels are free from most companies, but I'll be
Oh,
transparent with you. I'm so lazy. I'm quite happy to just buy them.
I
The money, honestly, the money I've saved
I
by
think mine are 6x4s in there. They
top
do the little
cash
ones as
back,
well.
top cash back, or by buying direct from Every because they've got promotions on. Hey, I tell you who's working this week on Thursday.
Go on.
Every. I tell you who's working this week on Friday. Every.
Every.
I tell you who's
Yeah.
not working. Royal Mail.
Royal Mail.
Ah!
But they did work. They did go into work the day of the
Oh, they did
Queen's
Friday.
passing or
Oh,
the day
yeah.
after.
I'm so happy that they managed to go to work. Oh, well done. Well done. You did your job. Oh, well done.
My son must. I mean, it has really affected the country though, because my son is in the Air Cadets, and all the cadet camps and all that. They've all been told that's it. There's nothing going on while they're doing the morning period. There's none of that going on. They've literally stopped everything
Well,
to show respect, which is
my,
lovely.
my employee has been an absolute legend, and he says we just have to listen to Queen, the music in the house all the
Exactly.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Okay.
gotta understand that she's an absolute legend, and I've already been talking about my highlights. You know, what is your favorite highlight Queen moment?
My favourite Queen highlight. I liked the one she did with James Bond, the comedy
Yes,
bit,
when
and
she
I
came in for the
also and
Olympics.
and the Paddington Bear.
Paddington. Yeah,
That was
they were
amazing
good.
when she pulled the marmalade sandwich out of her bag.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
absolutely stunning.
yeah.
And it's things like that that makes people love her because she was the Queen,
Well,
but she
when I,
didn't mind having a laugh.
when I was doing Fathers for Justice and I was outside her window on Buckingham Palace, she was lovely about me wearing the
She didn't
boots.
mind it when you broke into her bedroom.
Didn't mind it whatsoever. She was just absolute legend, and I'll never forget that time when I knocked on the window and she said, "What the hell's a northerner doing here?"
Yep.
And she just shouted, "The monkeys have escaped." Yeah, it was great
Yeah.
times. Good
Have you
times.
seen Sean's comment there? No content, no videos. In fact, he couldn't give a toss about you, but show him the love sub to nothing in case the meds wear off. You need to put your JR reselling. So trying to get your channel up.
I
Hi, Tommy.
literally,
Tommy's saying, lol, if they fail to realise if 100% are subscribed, you can't possibly grow. Very true. Very
oh,
true.
I'm,
80 to 90% of Mr. Beast audience isn't subbed. Wow, that's amazing though.
do you
This
want to
means
know?
YouTube is sending to new audiences to grow.
Do you want
Very
to know?
true. I think we've spoken about that before, Tommy, actually. You're right.
Do you know what's really, 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 really cool about Mr. Beast? What he's done recently. So
Go on.
Mr. Beast has
They are lovely. They
has
are lovely. I've met them.
has been growing ridiculously,
Mm.
but you can't see it on his main channel. And do you know why he's been growing ridiculously?
Go on.
Because what he's been doing now is all his content. He now has, I think, 5 or 6 or 7 different channels, which are country dedicated.
Oh, wow.
I.e., he has a Spanish, he has a
Oh, well, yeah,
German,
no, he's got a
he
channel in
has a
Spanish. That's
Japanese, he
mad.
has a Chinese, which
Wow.
people lib it, dub all his videos for him.
Really?
Yeah, and if you
Wow,
type
that's
in Mr.
nuts.
Beast China, he'll have a Chinese one, which so that if you're in China, and then they do voice actors which dub it all for him, and they're all million plus
I
views
say
as well.
you think what that cost though
No,
to
but
have
you
done.
think, yeah, but you think that one video
What he's earning.
will supersede that and some.
Yeah.
So the whole point is he's spent all the money on the footage.
Yeah.
He's then rendering the footage so it's suitable to multiple
Getting it
audiences.
dubbed. Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
and he was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he said to Joe Rogan, like, "Why ain't you doing this?" Like, almost to go,
Yeah.
it's like DVDs have been doing that for years. If you think of
Yeah.
Friends as an example, they've got all the footage, then they just pay voice actors to dub over it.
Yeah.
Because all the hard work's been done. All
Yeah.
then you do then
Yeah.
just is
So you're
just
putting out the same video 7 times
yeah.
in different languages. Yeah, obviously
Well,
people are going to prefer to watch it
how
in their
many
own language, aren't
people
they?
how many people are in the world, or how many people can it's
Yeah.
such a
I'm
clever
going to
way of
start doing that. I'm going to start doing one video with, like, I'm obviously going to have to employ someone to talk posh so people can understand my videos, and then
yeah.
I'll just do the common as muck video.
Well, that was why I had me and Holly, because Holly was posh and I was
You're not.
yeah, exactly.
First video in almost a year, and it's like he's never been away. Yeah, sub to Damien. He does good videos, and it is good to see you back, mate. Ah, Amanda. Amanda's on her Holly Bobs she's been on her Holly Bobs for 3 weeks.
Until Amanda does a live with Anya again, which I've been requested.
Yeah.
Both of them are in the naughty box.
Ah, see.
I want to see Amanda and Anya do the pickups again, because I love that. And I want to go on. I want to go on the channel, on Amanda's channel, which I've already been on, by the way. I want to go on Amanda's channel, and I want to judge it. So I don't want the audience.
Yes.
I don't, because the issue is that I think the audience don't take it seriously like I do. I take it seriously, and I want to go on there. I wear a suit. I wear a jacket.
Judge James.
Might even wear a crown. Might even wear a crown.
Yes.
And I think Amanda versus Anya, and I will pick the categories. So I might choose like vintage. I might do something blue,
collectible,
but collectible. But I'll do all the things. So I'll do it. So we'll do a live the week before, and we'll introduce the rules, and then the following week you can either go to the charity shops, the boot sales, so you can have a good week to get it.
Yeah.
But you can't pay more than, let's say, £7 per item, and then all on Amanda's Sunday night. Then we'll all do it.
Yep.
Or if we were all going to boot sale the day after, say the weather was good, we could come on here and set the rules.
Wow. Tommy's saying, do you get a tax credit for employing your children in the UK? We can pay our kids up to 18.5 grand a year tax-free in the States. Blimey. I don't know, but I'm going to have a look into it.
So there's one thing that we
That
do
is
in the
massive
UK.
to do.
There's one thing that we do in the UK which is really, really interesting from an insurance point of view,
Yeah.
and a legal point of view, and that is that your children technically don't have to go down as employees.
Yeah, but I think what Tommy's saying, if you employ them,
No, I got
you,
that.
you can get a tax credit from.
No, I gathered what Tommy was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying something interesting that our country does.
Yeah.
When it comes to insurance, it's a legal requirement in the UK that if you employ someone, you have to, by law,
Yeah.
have employment liability.
Yeah,
Whether
but if
that's
it's your own
someone,
kids, you can put it down as slave labour, can't you?
well, if it's your own kids, they're not technically classified as employees.
No, but you can put it down as slave labour.
You can
and
put
that-
it. You can
you have to
put it
worry
down as
about
whatever you want.
that. Bye, Kath.
I'm being very careful not to go down that route because
See.
because just bloodline and all that type of thing.
Because otherwise, it's like when someone asked me on the live, what's the male version of a ladybird? Is that what you're talking about? Going down them routes?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not.
We had this in the meeting.
Look, that's why we've got 65 people now live.
We've had this in the meeting, haven't we?
Look, I haven't been to a Monday meeting, but I'm going to get called up.
Are you going to the next one?
Yeah, I'm clearly going to have to turn up now, aren't I? So I'll be there Monday.
Okay. Yep. Oh no.
So I'm going to be there now. Monday.
Saying we don't get that over here.
I was meant to be dropping off Holly to school on Monday, but instead my daughter's going to have to wait now
because you've got the meeting.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I know. Sorry, mate. Richard's online empire extends to Instagram. Follow him to find out what goes through his mind when sober. I've been stuck on, I think, 752 for months now, but I've only just started uploading again to Instagram, to be honest. So I do want to start working on it. Are you going to get back on Instagram? What's happening? You've been a bit quiet on Insta.
I'm pretty much done with Insta.
I thought you'd frozen there. I actually thought you'd frozen. That is.
Is that good?
Yeah, it was good. That was good.
Yeah, we haven't done that for a while. That was good when we did that. What guest was that with? Was that with Max?
I can't remember, but it was so funny when we both made out with Frozen. Yeah,
that's Max. I think it was Max.
Yeah, and we just made out with Froze.
That was so.
Tomorrow, the anniversary of the. Oh God, yeah. 11th of September.
Oh no, jeez.
Blimey. That's what 21 years. How can that be 21 years ago?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It blooming was.
21 years since that happened.
Yeah. 2001.
Was it 2 years after when the London one happened?
I can't remember now. I think actually Nat was up in London at a dance audition with one of the girls, and they literally turned off all of the phone signals, everything. They turned everything off up in London, locked off all the trains and everything.
My mum was one tube off that happening to her.
Really?
She was down in Worthing. She came back to see my uncle. She was travelling back that morning, and my uncle was like, "Oh no, you should stay an extra couple of hours, this, that, and the other." And my mum's like a stickler at getting like lost in the tubes and this, that, and the other. She said, "No, I want to go back early."
Yeah.
She went back. She checked a ticket because she had to call us because they were stuck at Victoria.
Yeah.
Because they had to stay in Victoria when it all happened in the tubes and out in the town, and then she was there, and she said she got in her tube. She was going up on the escalator, and then they saw some dust come up from the tube, and it was the one before her, and literally she's rubbish. She was like, she didn't even want to go on. She was saying to herself, "Oh, I'll wait for the next one or whatever," with a suitcase. And the gentleman said, "No, I'll help you put it on, this, that, and the other." Honestly, that random guy, not gone, "Oh, I'll put your suitcase on." I wouldn't have had my mum. It's scary.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I
That's
remember it.
mental.
When she came back.
Gary, message me on Instagram, mate, and we'll sort it out. We've got one to do already. We are sorting that out. We're just getting sorted, and then we're going to crack on with that one. And then message me on Instagram. If anyone wants to come on and do a podcast, message me and we'll get you on the list. Jilly's saying she might do a Vlogmas. Look forward to that.
Good. I'm not,
Yeah.
but
Antoinette saying, well, you have, because you already said you're doing that, so you got it now. Antoinette saying she loves Vlogmas. Like a Jimmy Savile fan club meeting these days, there's not much to see, but you can still join. JR reselling. He's got no videos on. Going to Chelford car boot sale tomorrow, Amanda's saying. Can't wait. Yeah, I've seen your videos and all your photos of you up north enjoying yourself. It looks good. But we haven't I'm expecting another video after another live after Nick's, and it ain't happening, is it? So, I keep getting it. I keep getting itchy. I keep thinking I've got to go live. Because there's no one's going live after Nick and that. So I keep getting titchy.
Right. Well, I'm going to jump off and let you catch up with the rest of the chat anyway.
All right, mate. Thanks for popping on.
I thought I'd come on because A, you were prepared for a guest coming and they didn't come on.
Yeah, but
B, I had to come say hello to my mate, and you're just a legend. But also to let you know that
you're the Prince
Potter, and yeah, I won't press the thing.
Yeah, we've done that once before, didn't we?
We did it once. Once was enough.
Once was enough.
But yeah, no, it's been good.
Hey, go look, someone else saying they bought a barbecue to cook outside. I've got a gas barbecue, but I'm sure the gas bottle prices are going to go as high as the house gas prices. So I'm going to build.
I'll give you one more tip. One more tip.
Go on.
Go on. When you're out in your garden next time, yeah.
Yeah.
Say to your neighbours, if they haven't already got one, you know what you need to do? Get yourself a gas barbecue. When the energy prices go up, you're going to save yourself a fortune. When Sue's doing her shift, her night shift, get yourself round there. Go use her gas barbecue and go and use her gas.
Don't be saying that, because my neighbours might be watching this and they'll come round and nick my gas barbecue.
All I'm saying is that sometimes when times are tough, you've got to step it up.
Yeah, exactly. It's heating that expensive there. It's gone up by 80%, and apparently it's going to go up another 50%, or it's gone up 50%, it's going up another 80%. Absolutely bonkers. It's going up mental. Our gas and electric. Well, our gas and electric's gone up from 134 a month, and I think by Christmas it's going to be something like 4 or 5 times what it was. It's gone up 4 to 5 times.
Got fingers crossed by next year, £1,000. I'm really hoping.
Yeah. Do you get to claim what percentage of all household bills is used as a business expense? The thing is, everyone's bills are going up. It's going up ridiculous because of all this Russian thing that's going on. We claim square footage and whatever percentage that is for all utilities. Our country just keeps take. They don't really give us anything. So I think people are going to struggle this winter. If you can't get past my dog to use my electric, then you're welcome.
Damien, I know you're saying it's 2,500, but if I'm being transparent, me and Richard are both paying £300 at the moment, so we're paying more than 2,500 because obviously in 10 months we paid £3,000. So
ours was 134 a month. It's going up to 500 and something.
Exactly. So therefore, by the end of the year, you paid over £5,000.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So I don't quite get.
Oh no! Actually, yeah, I saw that. Actually, we might be all right because Nicola's saying Liz Truss capped the energy bills at $2,500. Well, that's what she's saying she's doing anyway. If she does that, we'll be all right. Yeah, the new Prime Minister, she's saying she's going to cap it at $2,500. But we've heard these people in Parliament before, and they talk a good talk, but when it comes to it, it never happens. Apart from if they're having a party. Look at poor old Boris. Every time he said he was going to have a party, the man didn't let us down. He had a party.
Exactly.
Although he didn't actually tell us, did he? He just done it.
But that's what I'm saying. Are they in about 2,500 for each utility? Because that can't be for gas and electric. Because if we're paying 300 at the moment, So that's
Yeah.
basically saying the maximum that you could pay per month will probably end up being about £400, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
400.
I say we was looking at ours, and the figures they're talking, we were going to be like gone from 134 a month to 550 ish. I think ours was going to be by Christmas, and then it's going up again in April. I just don't see how they can keep doing it. I don't see how they can justify it. But like I say, it's all this thing with what's going on with old thingy out there.
Mm-hmm.
The one I said, I'm not even going to say it.
The only thing that's slightly alarming for our point of view is the amount of
We should start doing our videos in Spanish. I don't know about that,
the
Gary.
amount of wind turbines and things we've got within the UK that you'd expect the electricity to not be rising as much as the gas. I can understand the gas because we obviously bought our biggest supplier from
Yeah.
obviously Russia, but I don't understand why the electric has had to follow suit, if that makes sense. Because
it's nuts. It's because of all these foreign countries own that. You know, it's British gas and British electric. It should have stayed that, but obviously, you know, it's all been sold to these foreign companies, and now they're cashing in on it.
Well,
it's just crazy.
long and short of it, get yourself around your neighbours and buy lots of wool.
Buy yourself loads of candles. Build yourself an outside cooking area with charcoal.
Knit round your walls.
Or if your next door neighbour's got an outside electric plug on the wall outside, I haven't got one, by the way.
Get an extension lead all the way from there. Put it inside your house and plug all your heaters in off it.
Plug it from if you're number 40, get right up to number 1 that's got an outside plug socket, and just get a long lead, or just get 20 leads and plug them into each other. You'll be all right. They won't know.
They won't know at all. They won't
know.
Uncle
Albert saying that short film with with the Queen and Paddington Bear was awesome. It was brilliant.
Right,
and there's been a lot of things on.
I'm going.
There's been a lot of things on Facebook with the Queen and Paddington. See you later, James. Thank you, mate. He's gone. He doesn't make a profit on his main channel at all. Most of the time operating at a loss, funding all his products. His other channels are poor profit for most of it. Yeah, he's got it, but he has got it sorted. He's got a good business head on his shoulders for sure. In honour of Bell's craft skills, I have attempted to crochet a crop top with bearded tassel and nipple accessories, just like Tams. Yeah, sub to Bell's Craft Corner. Look, she made me this lovely cushion. Look at that. Made by her own fair hands. I love it. I was going to get a YouTube cushion, but you know what? That one means a lot more. And it's always gonna be there now. There you go. Sounds great, James. See if Anya's up for it. July the 7th. The craziest part about 9/11 is being 20. Yeah, definitely. George Bush is still struggling regarding that kindergarten book. That was a terrible thing. Me and my wife talking about it the other day, and it was just the worst thing to watch on telly. I remember him reading the book to the school. Good evening, Lainey. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I did watch your jewellery haul that you did late the other night. I watched that. If you like nothing more than stroking card and fondling paper, postcard porn, paraphernalia, paprophilia at its finest. I think that's Jilly. Or no, is it Belle? No, I think no. Postcards, it's Jilly. When are you getting over to Pinewood Crescent, Rich? Do the carry-on footage. I'm hoping to do it in the next, hopefully, month or so. I'm hoping to get over there and do that. So I'm going to do the one Sid James where they went to pick the girls up, and I'm doing the other one where they came out on a tandem. So yeah, look forward to that one. The carry-on videos. Bill's parents I knew something was shady about it all. Yeah, got it off, guys. See you later, Gary. Thanks, mate. Thanks for popping in. Just going through. Yeah, it was bad. Everyone's saying good night, James. Yeah, it's good to see him on. That was a bit of a shock. I wasn't expecting it. It wasn't arranged. He just popped on. Still got his magic key. Oh yeah, I saw that, Amanda. You said that Sally Webster was in one of the charity shops, and she picked up a dress that you was going to buy or something. Shopping with her mum. There's a new cap now at £2.5 grand. Hopefully they stick to it, or hopefully it's set in stone, because otherwise we're all doomed. It's been capped, and it does not mean your bill will be 2.5k. Hopefully not. That's a good thing if they stick to it. Like I say, it's going up 28p to 34p. Not sure about gas. I know a friend of mine's looking at buying a solar unit, and it charges up a battery pack in the solar unit. I suppose you stick it out in your garden or whatever, and it all charges up, and then you just run all your electric things off the power from that, which seems good. It's about, I think it said it was about 500 or 600 to buy, but if you're going to save more than that a year, it's definitely worth having. Did you lock in at above the cap? Did you lock in at above the cap? Without the new cap, kilowatt would be around 55p. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. They're just out to bleed us dry. I claim £100 a month to contribute to cost of my business and working at home. Yeah, I know you can do that on square footage of a room you use as an office. That's each utility. Not sure. If you're on a fixed rate, you can come off it without penalties. Wow, our electric is around 20 cents a kilowatt in our area. Of course, some areas are easily double, I'm sure. They're still not as bad as us. £2.5 grand figure based on an average dual fuel household. Well, I'm happy to hear that if they stick to it, like I say. So, brought another 1.5 billion to do it. Oh, really? And the cap is based on typical usable. If you have a huge house, you'd be paying more than that cap anyway. Very true. Like I say, ours was 100, and we got a 6-bedroom detached, and it was 134 a month for our gas and electric. Cancel my direct debit or save the money myself and have the interest. Capping it at 2.5 grand isn't a positive. They are putting it up by 80%. It's daylight robbery. Standing charge has gone up loads, even if you don't use anything. It's ridiculous. I said to my wife, I'll turn the gas off at the tap, and I'll turn the bloody electricity off at the mains. I'm not bothered. Yeah, apparently they're building a new power station, but we'll see if it helps us. They always use war or conflicts as an excuse to line the pockets of the rich. More money is made during the war than anything else. It's all a scam. 100%. Electric is bound to the gas price by law. The apparent plan is to unravel those laws, but who knows what will actually happen. And that's the thing, like these new people come into power, like the new Prime Minister and that. You don't know what they're going to do or what they're going to say. They might say things to get into power, and then once they get in, they don't actually go through with it. You know, I don't know anything about politics. I don't watch the news. It's all doom and gloom. At the minute, I'm watching because it's all about the Queen. Gas and electric prices are linked UK, Europe wide for supply. Most expensive is what our prices for electric are based on. Managed before central heating and when the miners' strike was on. Yeah, I mean, it was all cold then. Seriously, though, follow Sean on Insta. Yeah, you definitely won't regret it. I just need some comfort to get you through lonely nights. Rich has 485 videos for you to gorge on. Just click and sub away. Thank you. Belle's doing the shopping online, going while watching. She said thanks very much. Happy I never ended the stream. That was a result. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Oh dear. 39 thumbs up. Let's make it 45. Thanks, everyone. Cheers, James. Thanks, Richard. Need to send it back to a charity shop as it's sort. Oh yeah, because yeah, that's right. It's stuff that you untangle and sort out for the charities, isn't it? See if they want to put the Queen head necklace in the auction. Yeah, that'd be nice. I am going to sort you something out for the raffle as well. I'll get that sorted in the next couple of days, and I'll email it to you. Not rubbing it in or anything, but my parents have finished paying off their mortgage and have just offered me their double garage to work out for free, which will help with saving money. That's amazing, Stacey. That is amazing. You know, I've had storage units. You know, I've had storage units, and it was the best thing I've done getting out of them, because it's dead money. There's no point. If you can store it at home, store it at home. Never trusted any one of them at number 10. Never voted for any of them. I never used to ever vote, and it's only because my wife said, "Oh, your vote, you know, you get a vote, you should use it." But I've never been into politics. I couldn't tell you what the Tories do or what the Labour do and all that. I've got no clue whatsoever. Get a £10 High Street voucher from the post office next week for the raffle. Thank you, Jilly. That's very nice of you. Gift card. Jade saying, convenient. The price has just gone up as all cars have to be electric by however many years. Yeah, that's going to be a thing, isn't it? When you have to get rid of your car and get electric. If you want to send me a pic, I had the stuff that I've got. Everyone's saying hello. We'll do something next week. My electric is around $300 a month. We don't have any gas, thankfully. That's 6 bed. WTF? Posh, rich is real. No, not posh. Sub for a spiritual awakening as disciples of Tam and Bell are coming together with joyous rapture. Await the YouTube wisdom with praise for the beard and bell. Oh dear. £2, please, Rich. £2. Oh yeah, you remembered that one, didn't you? 6 bed detached house would cost about £1.5 million round here. Whereabouts are you? Blimey, you must be in central London or something. We're in West Sussex, down by the seaside. It's very nice. Nice night all. See you soon. Great live as always, Rich. Thank you, Amanda. I'm glad you're enjoying your hollybobs. 43 thumbs up now. 2 more. Been brilliant live. Thank you, mate. Good night, Amanda. Good evening, Ella from America. How you doing? Good to see you. Everyone's saying hello. 3 subs from 700 now. 3 subs. Is that all? If you're not subbed to Tam and Bell, go and give them a sub, please. There must be 3 of you that aren't, and I'll tell you, you won't regret subbing to them. Definitely won't regret subbing to them. Brilliant. Thanks, Laney. We'll message you about raffle prizes. Yeah, I shall be messaging you as well. Doesn't matter who you vote for, the government always gets in. Very true. I need to get off. Good night, Becky. I'm going to go in a minute because I've got to sort out my dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. If you're looking for moments of pure joy, entertaining, warm welcome community, you should really be subbing to this lady. Definitely. Laney's lovely as well. Charlie Watts lives down in Sussex too, Rich. Yeah, there's a lot of them that live sort of around Chichester way. I think the guy from the Rolling Stones that Johnny Depp used to go and see, he's in Chichester as well, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of them that do. Or did. 49 thumbs up, brilliant. Look, everyone. If anyone has a pet of any kind, make sure you enter photo comp to help raise funds for Street Paws. I've got to take photos of my dogs and do it. I've been pug sitting as well, baby pug. My eldest stepdaughter's just got herself a little pug, gorgeous little thing. Yeah, so I'm daddy dog sitting at the minute. Doggy daycare, that's right. South Manchester, wow. Yeah, property's really cheaper than it is down here because my parents, well, my stepmom's from Bolton and my dad moved up there at some stage, and yeah, property was cheaper up in Bolton and Braitmet, all around that area, than it is down here. Yeah, definitely. Brother's a bit of an animal. Does that count, Laney? Can I submit my wife, Laney? There you go. Tommy's trying to get rid of his wife. Still 65 of you in. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to have to finish up here now because I've got to go and have my dinner. And I didn't want to not do the live. Lucky enough, my headache went and it was all good. But thank you very much. Like I say, I'm going to try and draw the competition winner from if you like to say, if you go back onto the John Brum Reseller podcast, put tape in the comment, TAPE, just write tape in the comment and you'll get entered into the comment for the John mug with his mug on it. Obviously I've said put the word tape in because his face is taped up on it. You all know John, everybody knows John Brum Reseller. So make sure you get over there, put tape in the comment, and I'll try and get it drawn next week. Also, I'm going to try and sort something out about Scott's bits and pieces that he sent. So some Kaching King merch. So I'll be sorting that out as well. And yeah, we'll get that sorted as well. Everyone's saying good night, everyone. I can't walk. I can walk to Pete Townsend's and Mick Jagger's. They're just around the corner, top of Richmond Hill. Yeah, there's a lot of them guys live in Richmond. It's where the money is. That's why you live there, Sean. Thanks for a great night, Rich, and the chat. I hope you all have a lovely week. Yeah, and same to you guys. Thank you all for coming on. Still 57 of you here, which is absolutely crazy. But thank you all. So like I say, if you want to enter for the Brum Reseller, go and put tape in the podcast with John. I'm going to sort out the shirts. Other than that, I hope you all have a great week. If you're going car booting tomorrow, buying or selling, I hope you do really well. And yeah, we'll see you all again next week. Have a good week. Look after yourselves and see you soon. See you later.